Do you know the type of insurance you're supposed to have? Do you know the document you're supposed to attest? Do you know the police reports you're supposed to get? Do you know every necessary documents you're supposed to gather together before you come to Brazil? Do you know the kind of accommodation you're supposed to get? What are the things you should put into consideration when looking for accommodation as a student in Brazil? What are the tips that you should hold in your left hand when you are trying to, find your way in Brazil? Okay, so this and many more are what we're going to be discussing. Hello, guys. Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon for wherever you're watching this video from. A big thanks to all my subscribers, and if you are seeing this video for the first time, you're warmly welcome. This is Knowledge Plug, and I talk about different topics on this channel. Today, I want to talk about the grants, the additional grants that are offered to some GCUB recipients, the third edition of GCUB recipient. As a matter of fact, the set of students that were selected this year are from experience from the first, second, and this third. I think they are the best that are enjoying this scholarship opportunity, and we're going to be looking at this, the additional benefit they're giving to some of them, and which has never been observed before. So that is the essence of creating this video. And if you see your name in any of the list, congratulations. Okay, and if you are chosen already as a GCUB recipient but you are not part of this new grant, there's nothing to worry about. The most important thing is for you to the most important thing is the fact that your name is already on the list, right? Having said that, let's just take a look at the so many general supports that we are talking about. You will recall that when GCUB came out, the information about the scholarship, it was also announced by different support body that they are going to be sponsoring some set of students. For example, the OSC made a promise, which is like organization of a group of countries, and they made a promise that they are going to be supporting some students when they are selected, and they're going to be giving some certain amount of money. Then we also have some the state funding body. You will recall that in Brazil, each state also have their own funding body. Okay, so most states funding body also promised that they are going to give some special grant to lucky recipients. So today, these are what I'm just going to be talking about, and I'm going to be doing it briefly, right? So take a look. The International Corporation of Brazilian University, GCUB, is pleased to announce the support of the Brazilian National Council for State Founding Agencies, known as CONFARP, for the third edition of the GCUB-Mob program. The support offered is the result of the partnership between GCUB and the Brazilian National Council for State Funding Agencies, formalized through a memorandum of understanding for the development of activities for the academic internalization. So if you really want to read about this, there is an attachment here. And basically, there was a memorandum of understanding that was signed. I know that was where it was stated in full detail what they are going to do, how they are going to do it, because they may not be able to offer this kind of grants to everybody. It's just going to be a selected student, right? So, and to be honest, it is mouth-watering. It is honestly, if you, for example, a group of students will be getting $1,500 upon their arrival in Brazil. The money may be paid together with our first stipend, but the money is for settling. Let them settle down. So that means they will be able to have a better, what's it called? They will have better accommodation. They're going to start off well. So it's a very good one. And the first one we are going to look at is this one, Exaltado Publicado, in support of the one from the OSC, the support from the OSC. And this OSC, let's look at what they are granting. These are that is going to be paid once, one-off grants, and is given to 300 candidates best selected in the GCUB-Mob notice, who are citizens of the member state of the Southern Cooperation Organization, and the one-off grant will be $1,500. That is around 9,000 reais thereabouts, and that's a very good one, and it's going to be paid to you. So when you're going to be receiving this money, you're going to be receiving it with your most likely with your first stipend. So imagine if you're doing masters and you're going to be collecting maybe 2-1 and 2-1 plus 9,000, that's like 11,100 reais at once. As a matter of fact, 11,100 as a master's student, and if you're single, can take you for a very long time in Brazil. If you're if you have like an average or a decent lifestyle, right? You are not too luxurious and you're not too flamboyant, it can take you a very long time in Brazil, which is very, very good. You'll be able to get a good apartment, you'll be able to get, things that will make your undergrad, your postgraduate experience very good. And this is a very good one. So the benefits will be implemented in accordance with the guidelines. So you can check the guidelines on how they are going to do that. But basically, this is how much they're going to pay. And this is the list of the people that were selected. I have the list also on my I downloaded the list. So the list contains names of students from different countries, a lot of names. Almost all the people selected from Nigeria are on the list. A lot of names from Mozambique, Angola, which is very, very good, right? It's a very, very good one. It's trying to load, and I don't just want to go to my folder to open the one I already downloaded. Anyway, so the names are already out and they're going to be given 1,500, right? This is the name. As we can see, we have a lot of Mozambique, we have lots of Nigerians, and congratulations, guys. Honestly, this is a very good one for you. To be honest with you, it's a very huge one. No recipient, I'm saying it again, no recipient of GCUB has ever enjoyed this opportunity before, and I'm using this opportunity also to advise you to try as much as possible to make the best use of this opportunity given to you by Brazil. Some people are still contemplating right now as I speak to you. Some are still contemplating if they are going to, if they're going to pick up GCUB. Well, it is best, your decision is best known to you, right? So I don't think I'm in a good position to advise you whether to pick it or not. But having looked at what is attached, of course, because someone might be having something that is bigger, that is juicier than this, and I will never advise you to go for. You might be coming from an English-speaking country, and you got the scholarship in Brazil, and you also got in another country that is an English-speaking country, and you are, in the middle of the road of you are in the middle of the road. Which one should I go for? Which one should I pick? So like I said, the decision is in your courts. So just try, pray, and make a good decision. But whoever that is going to be picking, coming for Brazil, I'm very sure this is a very good one. And this must have been they must have experienced what happened with the first set. Sometimes the first sets, they are the one that suffer. Unfortunately, the first sets, they suffer a lot. Unfortunately, and this new set, starting from the previous one, this new one, the previous one talking about the second set and this third set, honestly, to be honest, we are seeing improvements, and kudos to GCUB. Again, to those people that got it, don't forget that these are most likely public funds. They are tax. These are taxes. These are taxes paid by people, and they are pulling it together for your development. So try as much as possible to make a good use of it. Don't squander it. Don't do the program and withdraw in the middle. As a matter of fact, there's an instruction on GCUB that if you want to withdraw, if you don't want to complete your program and you want to withdraw, they might ask you to pay back all the money you've received. So guys, try as much as possible to make to make the best use of it. So this one is from the OSC, and it is for students that are coming from all those countries within the organization, within OSC. And that's not all, because majority of the countries here, they are African countries, right? The majority of the countries under this category, this OSC category, they are African country. So you can see Mozambique, Cote d'Ivoire, Ethiopia, Afghanistan. Oh, Afghanistan is not Africa, sorry. So Palestine, Botswana, okay, Burundi. Okay, so I think we have few countries that are not African, and they are also beneficiary. I think it's only Afghanistan. So they have a lot of them, a lot of people, a lot of students from all these countries, they got the opportunity. Congratulations, guys. Now there's another one. If you are coming from non-African country, that is, if your country is not an African country, there's another support for you too. So it's not for African country. However, this one says these are one-time grants for 150. The other one we checked was 200. In fact, when they were announcing it, they said we're going to be giving to 250. Eventually they moved it to 300. This one says 150 best selected candidates. The criteria for selecting is known to GCUB. Okay, so it is not. It is not what I know about. So in the GCUB-Mob notice, who are citizens of the members of state of the Organization of American States, the one-time grant will be $1,200. Okay, and this one too is very juicy. However, it is for countries that are majority of the countries on this list are from North America. Talking about countries like Haiti, Peru, Bolivia. These are the countries that are under this category, and they are giving them $1,200, and it's going to be like a one-off payment. They are not going to be spreading it. They won't spread. Will pay you 200 today, pay you 500, pay you the next 500. No, they're going to pay everything at once, and most likely when they're going to be paying it, they will pay it together with your first stipend that you will receive. So, which is also going to be a very good one. You'll be able to get a very good accommodation. You'll be able to get so many things that you want. Okay, so if your name is on this list, congratulations. And like I said, look, these are countries from North America: Haiti, Honduras, Bolivia, Chile, Peru, Colombia, Ecuador, Argentina, Venezuela, Mexico. So all of them are from North America. Paraguay, so Dominican Republic, Guatemala. Wow. So all the countries are from they are American countries, and it's a very good one. Sometimes I wonder, I look at IT friends that I have in, you guys are in America, you guys are enjoying, even though we have the same color of skin, but you guys are American countries. What am I saying? I'm not saying that America is, because your country is an American country, you have some advantages. I'm not saying that, and it's not a topic we are exploring here. But I just figured that how come, I just, in my imagination, I just try to. I've read this. I've read a lot of, history about this. And like I said, this is not the topic for this video. So congratulations if your name is on the list here and you got the scholarship, right? That's a very good one right there. So guys, these are the additional supports that GCUB is granting. Kudos to GCUB. Big kudos to GCUB, big kudos to Organization of Southern Corporations, big kudos to the scholarship body in each state. Kudos to everyone that has supported this initiative. Is a very good one, and they are actually making this program more and more interesting. We are hoping that we, the first set, I think they're also supposed to do something for us, because we have actually suffered a lot. They've used the first set as a testing grant, and they've seen that there's a need for them to improve. But it's okay, it's a good one, because if they don't start, there's no way they would have seen that there's a need for improvement. So guys, congratulations. That was just on a lighter note. That was just on a lighter side. So congratulations everyone that got the scholarship, and right now you should be packing your bag. But there's something that is very, very important coming up tomorrow. It's going to be like a live session, a YouTube live session on this particular channel, where we're going to be discussing, or I'm going to be answering so many questions. Do you know the documents you are supposed to attest? Do you know the police reports you're supposed to get? Do you know the type of insurance you're supposed to have? Do you know every other necessary documents you're supposed to gather together before you come to Brazil? Okay, so these and many more. Do you know the kind of accommodation you're supposed to get? What are the things you should put into consideration when looking for accommodation as a student in Brazil? What are the tips that you should hold in your left hand when you are trying to find your way in Brazil? Okay, so this and many more are what we're going to be discussing tomorrow in the YouTube live session, where we're going to be talking about GCUB how to prepare, what you should do, what you should get ready. So I want you to make it a day. It's going to be like 7 p.m. West African time on this channel, and it's going to be raw. There's nothing to hide, there's nothing to sugarcoat. I'm going to tell you everything as it is, especially from my experience and from other people's experience. So these are what we're going to be doing. It is very, very important for you. I've said it over and over for the opt-ins time that experience is the best teacher if the experience is not your own. So take advantage of people that have been in Brazil, learn from their mistakes, pick from their experiences, and make a better decision for you. You will definitely need it. Definitely, you can't. There's no lie about it. You definitely need it. So on the 30th of November, same channel, Knowledge Plot, and the time is 7 p.m. West African time. There's going to be a live session. Try as much as possible to be there, right? So thank you guys. If you find this video helpful, please, and you are yet to subscribe, please consider hitting the subscription button. And if you also find it interesting, if you are part of the community already, try to give it a thumbs up. Honestly, those of you that got this scholarship, I wish you best of luck. You are the best. I'm rooting for you, and I'm hoping to, of course, meet one of you in future, maybe in Brazil, as God permits. So once again, congratulations to you. Again, I'm going to say this: if you applied to GCUB and you didn't get it, please don't lose hope. We are trusting God that GCUB will continue. You can apply in the next one. Your supporting document might be perfect, but God understands why you are not on the list, and your supporting document might not be perfect. It's an opportunity for you to look at it better and know what you should do. So do not give up. And there are some schools too that are also that you can also apply via sending code email and some other methods like that. So do not lose hope. This is not the end of the road. Many opportunities still abound. So thank you guys. I will see you on Saturday during the live session, and we're going to have a good time together. Till then, stay safe. God bless you. Ciao, ciao.